pal Rob. Hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend as always. And welcome to War and Pieces. Now, I know we haven't done much with War and Pieces over the last month, but not a lot's come out. But that doesn't mean our love for war games has gone anywhere. A funny thing happened as I was taking out an old classic of mine that I really enjoy, a John Butterfield game, who's a genius unto himself. Enemy Action, the Battle of the Bulge. And I thought, wow, there's a lot of Battle of Bulge games out there. And I always love playing this particular battle, whether on a battalion scale or a platoon scale. And I wondered, and I want to put this out to our fantastic community, of course, and none of the knuckleheads, of course. But what do you consider the greatest Battle of the Bulge board game? What is the one that stands out for you, that if you had to get rid of all your Bulge games and only keep one, which one would you keep? And I tried to sit here and think about it, and I just couldn't do it. Especially, with some of the latest entries, A Time for Trumpets, which I think is just fantastic. Some of the things that Compass has done, which has been fantastic. Like we just said, GMT with their fantastic entry, A Time for Trumpets. And I'm just looking through the list of the ones that I have because I didn't want to pull them all out. But there's the Bulge that I wrote down that I really like. I mean, GMT, let's talk about it. Good quality, fantastic games. When you open up their box, you are immersed. But a company that I really feel very strongly about is our good friends over at Compass Games. I mean, you take a look at this bad boy right here. Very well designed, quality to the end. And I never mind, I think what Bill and John are doing are fantastic. And they've come out with a number of games. Of course, the Enemy Action series. I think it was War Commander. They did a Bulge game. Bitter Woods. No, was Bitter Woods theirs? Bitter Woods is Avalon Hill. I'm sorry. Bitter Woods that they did, I thought was absolutely fantastic. I'm just making sure I got my thing right here. There we go. It's World War II Commander. That's what it was. That Compass did, and I thought that was very, very good. I wanted to make sure I get the names right. And no, I'm not going to edit this out. Why should I? But when you talk about all these different games, especially covering the Bulge, do you exclude, like scenarios and things from big games? Like, do you prefer playing those from like our good friends over here, Conflict of Heroes? Do you take any Bulge scenarios? Do you consider that better than some of the box games that you had? The same thing from Flying Pig games, with old school tactical. Would you rather play the Bulge through there, or are you a traditionalist? Okay, some of the SPI stuff, or the old original Avalon Hill. How many times and all its incarnations through the years, and you go back to the very original where, it's just a board and a ton of tokens and everything. You have to use more of your passion for war games to play that, where you don't have the overwhelmingly beautiful boards of today. So do you hold on to the past that means something to you so much and that has touched you and moved you, or is it more today because of the advancements and the quality? And to be honest with you, we have some of the best designers in the world right now. I mean, of all time. You look at some of these fantastic designers that are able to, that have been war game enthusiasts for their whole lives, and then they finally take it and they put it down onto, onto paper and say, hey, you know something, I can do this, and I can build more theme, and I can pull you in and make you feel like you're there during these tremendous battles. Which one stands out? When I tried to do it and tried to pick one, I almost couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. Because every time I said, well, this here, for instance, for me, the old Avalon Hill means a lot to me, because as a kid, sitting there and playing that game, and gotta remember, there wasn't much else to do. Okay, you ran around in the woods, and basically you had sticks and trash can lids, and that's how you played Knights of the Round Table. It's all right. That's the kind of fun we had. That's what we had. So when you had a game like Battle of the Bulge or Tactics 2, but we're not talking about Tactics 2. We're talking about Bulge, because I remember that specifically. And it's, there's 1.5 feet of snow out. It's not the most fun thing to be outside. And we went over our friends and we brought our game with us, making sure that we had a couple of big elastic bands out of it, because boy, you drop that in the snow, it's over. And then going there and then spending an entire afternoon. Of course, we didn't get the rules completely right. It wasn't until later as a teenager that you go, oh man, we were playing that all wrong. But taking these games and, particularly, I'm talking about the Avalon Hill Battle of the Bulge game, and playing for an entire afternoon. And just becoming so immersed in the battle and what it meant, because that's all we had. It wasn't the age of video games where you can turn on and play all these different things online. There was no real vassal. If you wanted to play against somebody and you didn't live near anybody, you played by mail. Wonderful experience. So that game holds a very special place for me. But then I look at some of the quality, like old school Tactical, and Compass and GMT, and I sit there and I scratch my head and I go, well, which one? And I just can't. I can't pick it out. So I put it out to you. Okay? I put it out to you, my very wonderful and loyal audience. What is the greatest Battle of the Bulge game? And what I'm going to do is, for those of you that watch this, I'm going to pick one winner. So leave it in the comments or email me at novaprime860, and I'm going to pick out a winner, because what we're going to do is we're going to take and see who, first of all, which game stands out the most and has the most votes. Okay, and you can pick two, and then I'm going to randomly draw somebody, and they are going to get a Battle of the Bulge game. I don't know which one, but we're going to get it from our good friends at Miniature Market, a fantastic sponsor, who said they would sponsor this because I came up with this idea. And what we're going to do is we're going to give away a game to somebody. So this is a perfect example of something, and you can do what you want with it. Maybe give it to charity, or maybe just play it, or give it to a grandson or a son of yours and get them into wargaming, because wargaming is one of the greatest experiences and brings people together. And I really think that it teaches history, it teaches a lot of things, bravery of our fantastic soldiers on all sides, in all different walks of life, okay, as well as different countries, and the bravery that they went through from the early ancients all the way to modern day. So without further ado, and boy, I know, my good friend Mo's going to chip in here, and he'll probably reference a video of his, because self-promotion is his biggest thing, and he'll tell you to look at some of the games that he looked at. And a matter of fact, I'm going to go do that. The minute he puts that video, that comment up in the comments here, and tells you which of his videos we should go check out, I'm going to check those out. Maybe Mo wins. Why not? Why not? But definitely, I would love your feedback, and I would love to see what you feel is the greatest Battle of the Bulge board game out there today, and what you feel about it, what you're passionate about, and how you feel about it. And then we're going to continue this series until things really get going and we start getting a lot of things, because we're going to be handling a lot of different subjects here on War and Pieces. And actually, I got a few more reviews that I got to check out. You guys got to check out. So definitely check this out. Let me know what you think. And of course, we're going to be giving away one of the fantastic games from one of these great, fantastic companies. So what is the greatest Battle of the Bulge game ever? I look forward to your comments. Until next time, it's your old pal Rob.